Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel here today. Today we're going to be reacting to episodes 5, 6, and 7 of Season 2 of Konosuba. And we're quite excited to be here, ready and raring to watch some Konosuba on this Saturday morning. So yeah, I've decided on some sort of structure, which is going to be 3 this week, probably 2 next week, then 3 the next week. And that kind of brings us to finishing the OVAs as well as the Season 2 proper. Then we'll finish that out with the movie the subsequent week, kind of got the next 4 weeks lined up for Konosuba, which is pretty cool. I guess I should talk about Season 3 now as well. I'm not going to be running straight into Season 3. We'll leave that for a little bit later, I think. I don't know when exactly, but at some point. Just because I don't think there will be... I don't want to do Konosuba 1 week at a time, like 1 episode a week. That just doesn't seem like a good time to me. And yeah, that'll be the thing that we're faced with, unfortunately, with the timing, so... I mean, it is what it is. We'll just chuck something new on that weekend slot when the time comes there. And I guess we should just jump into them YouTube comments too, because I have them up right here. Starting down here with Bill. Do we have another name for Bill? Talon. Sure, we'll take Talon. Good old Chris. So she was Darkness's first friend. I'm glad she happened to visit Eris-sama's church. Guess she must be religious. Yes, good old Chris indeed. Yeah, I mean, some of the darkness stuff there about her childhood and that, it's like kind of touching and stuff. Didn't have many friends, typical kind of rich girl backstory. It hit me for sure, and I enjoyed that. Next comment here from Quirt. Let's go more Konosuba reactions. That's most certainly true. There'll probably be a similar Konosuba reaction this weekend as well. That's the goal of why I'm here. Moving on here, we have Stakari with a bit more of a longer comment here. Yes, the whole show is for mature audiences more than it looks. Yeah, this was in response to me last week saying, hey, this show, it isn't just like horny and make some crass jokes here and there. I think it's genuinely, you should not be watching this if you're like under 16. I'm dead ass. Like, you just wouldn't get half the jokes. It's for a pretty mature audience. Not to, oh, I'm so mature, but you know what I mean? Like, I would advise against it if you were that age. And if you were, somebody should have stepped in and stopped you. Yeah, I get the feeling it is more for these kind of isekai type nerd guys. They would get a lot more out of it. Me not being included in that, I guess I should say. I'm kind of a nerd. Don't know if you noticed. This is an interesting component as well, right? This is, I guess, the meta element of episode 3, where the punchline is an anti-punchline twice. So we expect the Aqua punchline of her being incompetent and stupid and stuff, and we kind of get that. But mostly the punchline of it all, and the punchline of that scene, and Kazuma comments on it, is that she is competent, is that she's actually good in this situation, and that is surprising. That is the mismatch of expectations that creates the comedy. I missed that last week for sure. Similar thing with Keel, the Lich in the dungeon guy. He's being set up as this kind of boss, right, through the plot and everything, right? Everything in the plot was pointing to him being some kind of big boss. That wasn't the case. He was just a nice guy who had like a wife. And I think that's kind of funny. I think that's great. So yeah, maybe need to think just a little bit more about Konosuba and what they're trying to achieve with those scenes. And this here just explaining the Soviet Union thing. And now that I think about it, hey, it's Soviet Union. I served the Soviet Union, and then it's like Union. You get it. I get it. That's pretty funny. I think that's funny. That definitely reads to me as like a very old anime meme. Like, what's the terrible anime memes? r/anime memes? That place sucks. It's terrible. Stinks is something like that would have been passed around back in the day. And last comment here from Sal. Besides the constant comedy, Konosuba can occasionally deliver these kind of heartfelt normal ends to stories, in turn subverting expectations and that kind of thing as well, and we like that. Yeah, expecting some kind of joke around Keel, and then he's just nice, and we get this wholesome little story that wraps up with him living this amazing Arc Wizard life and living with the girl of his dreams and all this stuff, right? Just wants to pass on. That's great. There's some Violet Evergarden shit, and we're just kind of Popping that at the end of a Konosuba episode. Well, not even the end, kind of the middle. And this is a great point. Kind of reminds me of the Kazuma dying in the snow type episode, right? And everyone calling for him back and being really happy that he's back. That's great. There's no real punchline there. Well, there's kind of at the end. They go for a little mini joke right there at the end of that scene. But mostly it's just that the characters miss Kazuma and want him around. And that Kazuma misses the characters and wants them around as well. And doesn't want to be returned to the normal Japanese lifestyle. That was great. Yeah, and that was one of the, I guess, most memorable moments of season one anyway, just for how different it was. And then a third example here, season one expecting Kazuma to flip on Mega Man due to the explosions, but becomes an explosion fan in turn, by the way. It's just nice and wholesome. We like that. Shows genuine potential to be genuine if it wants to. Genuine. Anyway, I'll get those comments down because my shit just downloaded, which is nice. And we'll jump into episode 5 of Konosuba. Where were we? We've got Darkness back, and Senna fucking knocked the door down with Mega Man, and we're going to say, hey, what's the go? What's the deal with these monsters surrounding the city or something? So we're going to see. Hilarity will ensue. The cast will continue to be poor, and nothing will change. And that's okay. Yeah, chill stuff, I guess. So if you like the video, consider liking the video. If you like the video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Getting close to 1,000. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be great. Comment below to get your comments read like I did just then. Follow me on Twitter and I'll follow you back. And the Discord. Join Discord. Love Discord. Discord. And yeah, I'll be back. No, I'll turn on episode 5 of Konosuba right now, and we're going to watch it together. It's going to be great. Rightio, have episode 5 of Konosuba up there ready to go. Bit of a longer one here with 26 minutes and 43 seconds on that one, so please sync up accordingly with your copies. If not, there's a picture-in-picture version available in the description below. Cerberus subset Dorky subs? That sounds right. Yeah, Dorky subs, which I should turn on actually, and definitely change the audio over because I always forget to do that. So now that that's done, that's good. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a 3, 2, 1 like I normally do. Radio, 3, 2, 1, go. Sato Kazuma. True. Oh. Really? What did happen with Keel's dungeon? That's true. Well, you were away. Remember how you were a magnet? Well, if it's keeping monsters away from the dungeon, then that's sending them towards the town. That would make sense to me. Alright, so all that talk I did in the intro about how, Aqua was surprisingly competent there and all that kind of thing. She wasn't. She was competent to the point of incompetence. That's pretty funny. Also, gamers, please let me know how season 3 is. Tell me if it's good or not. Obviously not spoiling anything, but is it cool? You guys into it? Let me know. I'd love to know. Everything's getting season 3s these days. Because obviously I'm starting up the Hibike Euphonium stuff again for season 3. Not to mention Eurocamp. And like old shit coming back too, like Spice and Wolf. Pretty crazy season. And that's not even mentioning all the originals and shonen sequels and isekai sequels and all the normal stuff. Oh, bit of a sore back today, if I'm honest. Jesus. Hopefully I'm okay sitting in my chair for however long, couple hours, recording these. Go for a walk later. Should be right. Okay, so we beat her head in. That's good. It's true. Well, Kazuma was very professional there. Maybe it's the suit rubbing off on him. Who are these little freaks? Oh yeah, I remember the preview from last week. I agree. Pretty good. I agree. Okay. Most certainly is. What? Oh, don't let it touch you, bro. Okay. It's a bomb. Maybe you should have mentioned that? Oh, and the darkness volunteers herself. That's great. Typical. Obviously. You have to fix the problem that you made. Darkness is here this time. She won't leave you behind. She loves it. Oh, it's true. Indeed. I wonder what this strange activity is, because no, it's not what I thought it was. Somebody's just like in here setting up shit. Yeah, why couldn't you? Weird. Oh, is it because you're actually in a dungeon? Maybe. Oh, look at this freak. Okay. Mm-hmm. Whore. Oh. Oh. Really? I didn't see that coming at all. Hello, veneer. Like on your teeth? Like veneers? Yeah, that's surprising me too. And I'm recording, that's always good. Even more powerful than the Demon King? Probably not. Oh well. We kicked his head in. Demon King? So wait, do they know about Wiz? Weird. They're like little voodoo dolls or something. How do you know? How do you know? Hmm. And then what? What's going to be in it? So you're a troll. You just want to troll? Okay. I see. It's true. How do you know this kind of stuff? What? It's also true. I mean, goes without saying, based on the rest of the show's track record, voice acting's very good. And these poses, too. Hmm. Yeah. Well, he seemingly knows a lot of stuff he shouldn't, like he can read minds or something. Ugh. With the hip thrust, too. Ew. What? Odd. Yeah, like, head in the game, please, Kazuma. This guy's a little freak. What's that in the... What's a ball? Teleport. Oh, what? Okay. Hey, if it works, it works. Sure. Really? No, he hasn't been defeated, has he? Because Kazuma tripped? He should put his mask on. I was joking. Nah, this is some bullshit. Nah. I hate this. I know. No, she would love it. Yeah. Uh huh. You picked the wrong person, dog. That's pretty funny. I'm with Cosmo. I'm fucking weirded out. Oh, so let's continue then. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's so funny. That's very good. Again, very trope subverting. I like that. Yes, this is the joke. You're ruining my speech. It's true. Whoa. Okay. That seemed really smart. Good. No, you don't understand. Yeah, you're a freak. Well, there's a group of dudes out there. That's fucked. Okay, so how did she know? I felt an evil presence, so I just took the shot. She fucking pre-fired that shit. Wait, he's still here? Yeah, I gotta see who plays this fool too. Voice acting. No one's laughing. You got the whole squad laughing, Aqua. I'm not. Oh man. Everyone attack darkness, she'll love it. Oh yeah, these guys, I remember. What? Have you been around her? There's no sane members in that party. You don't, she is so broken that, like, things that are good are bad and things that are bad are good to her. Why don't you hit him with the explosion, Mega Man? Excuse me? Me too, but that's beside the point. What is the solution here? Ken. Yeah, great. So appeal to her embarrassment and it'll be stronger than... Yeah. Do the steel move. That one would work. It's because, like, this demon guy's trying to be so evil. Yeah, okay, they're doing steel. But, like, darkness keeps ruining it. Oh. Well, they're on a team now. That's great. Oh no. What do we steal in chat room? Oh, no, we fooled you. Okay. No, good move. No. What? Okay. No. Darkness is laying her body on the line for the team once again. Hmm. Oh, that's great. Like the flip. Pretty clever. This is like emotional. Take the shot, Mega Man. Bro, you're not fooling me. Darkness is indestructible. She's going hard. Fuck all the people in the surrounding area too, by the way. Damn. We won. What, that I was a terrorist? Okay, so he's definitely like suspicions are gone. Okay, sure. Great, thank you. Okay, I mean, there you go. She's fine. Oh, I just sacrificed the armor? Oh, it looks very similar to the old stuff. Oh, and then the armor came off. Oh, not really. Oh, okay. And now everyone says the name that she hates. Gotcha. And that's the source of embarrassment. I thought it was going to be my armor got destroyed and everyone saw my body. No, but it's too cute. That's the problem. Another party. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. It's true. So what do we get? Yeah. Really? Okay, so does that mean we're out of debt or we get extra money? Because I wasn't reading very well there. Alright, what's Kazuma doing? He's just walking out. We've officially become Konosuba. Sure. Yeah, okay, so we fully paid the debt and then get 40 million on top of that. So we're actually genuinely in the green, like a long way. We're like rich now. What does that mean? We're gonna have to find out. Yeah, I mean, the central conceit of that episode is, hey, let's get a weird looking guy that's just gonna voice act the shit out of it, and then we're gonna like he's gonna be evil, and we're gonna like meld him with darkness, and then generally it'll be like a really trite corruption type storyline, which is generally not one of my things. Um, but in this case, the corruptee doesn't hate being corrupted because it's darkness, and she likes the pain, if you know what I mean. Pretty funny. That's pretty good. Overstays its welcome a little bit. I have no idea why this episode needed to be a couple minutes longer than a regular one. If anything, it could have been shorter. We've kind of really just got that one major conceit in it. But it was funny. It was good. Again, I'm just once we got out of the dungeon, picked up the pace a little bit as well. But even the stuff when you're introducing the character is pretty good. I just want the whole party there the whole time. Is my point. Like once Aqua's there too, doing Aqua stuff, and we have the darkness being like the kind of object of the scene. Pretty good. That was probably my favorite parts. Also, I don't know if I'm like feeling stupid today or what. I like can't read, which is pretty bad considering I'm watching this shit subbed. Okay, writing to our parents. I'm gonna imagine that was Yun Yun, talking to her parents or something. That's a bit weird. Anyway, I'm going to bring up episode 6 now, and we're going to watch that too. Radio, episode 6, up there ready to go, which I should have done that when I said up there ready to go, but anyway, got this free run scene in front of me. But anyway, I've changed the subs over and all that, I think. Let me just double check that I have. I most certainly have, which is awesome. Picture in picture. Same deal as anything else. 23 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's jump into this thing. Radio? 3, 2, 1, go. Is this just going to be like it's happy sunshine times because we maybe not. Okay, so she became too homely. because she had money now. Yeah, then, but you're just a boring adult. Going outside's good. You're all acting childish. Wait, what's he doing? Yeah, oh my god, the looks of disgust. Even-tempered Kazuma? No. Alright, gotcha. I see. Kotatsu, something like that. Kotatsu. Um, yeah. He brought in a little bit of Japan to the isekai world, which is great. I don't even know if like Konosuba world has like a name. Like we're in the land of blank. I don't know what that's called. Just hearing like the kingdom a lot, maybe. Maybe I'm stupid and can't remember. I don't know. Yeah, so we got some money, we bought some furniture. Now we have the creature comforts of having a bit of money. We no longer want to adventure anymore. Makes a whole lot of sense to me. However, what's going to motivate us to adventure then? Something, right? How about even more money? Or, you know, the initial goal, which is, you know, Aqua wants to defeat the Demon King and go back to being a goddess. That'd be great. Oh, I never looked up the voice actor for that guy. For Vidir. Veneer? Veneer, that's it. Verdi is a different guy. Oh, and now I've become super neat again. I'm not sure Wiz would care. Remember remember Verdia? She didn't give a fuck. Yeah, you're strange. You're fucked in the head. Bro, the framing of the scene's so funny. Where? Why the fuck are you here? What? Alright, this guy's a freak. I thought you had. That's not really what happened. Yeah, his mask got broke. I remember. Oh, number two. Of course. Alright, so he's just gonna hang with Wiz now. God, he's annoying. That's great. We're gonna keep that character in the show. I don't think he's harmless. He's very fucked up. I don't want to hear anything from you. Oh, great. Okay, that's a great idea. I hope that happens everywhere. Kotatsu. Chmosuke loves it. Why do we need to work? We have money. Don't let any cold air into my dungeon. Not the life drain. Bro is crazy. I agree. This guy's fucked. How can you sleep? Cats be sleeping though, that's true. What do you mean? What have you discovered? Oh, no. Up you get. There goes the cat. It's not even that cold outside. It's not even snowing. Settle. Okay. I feel okay. Cosmo's whatever. Aqua's wearing like a dress. Like that shit's cold. Windy day. You got no hope. Wait, you have a katana? Oh god, he's so lame. Oh. So this is kind of like the veneer thing as well. Like selling things from his own world. Aibo. Reminds me of old mate from Psyche K. Funny show. That shit's good. What? Name the sword. What the fuck? It's his color scheme. I don't think you have, man. I'm gonna be real. It doesn't suit him at all. This with the katana? I don't know, bro. Wait, he can't move? Is he too weak? Yeah. That's okay. I didn't think he was gonna wear full plate armor, guys. Let's be real. Because of a stupid katana, that's such a neat thing to buy. Damn, he's so cool. Oh no. I want him to spin again and knock him all over again. He's not going to be able to. Yeah. Pretty good. Just walk. Yeah, I'm going to have to walk through doorways sideways. Wait. Just eating like asparagus or something? None of those names, bro. We have something way lamer in mind, I'm sure. Lizard runners. Yeah. Okay. Why are we getting rid of? Because they're just gonna. They might trample people. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, it's gonna stick now. It literally sticks. That's great. Okay, that's funny. So again, he's trying to name it something cool, and then it turns from cool into fucking chuny lame again. Yeah. No, but your definition of cool is not my definition of cool. That's the problem, Megamin. Also, I don't understand why we're eliminating these lizards. It seems like they're just horny. And is that a crime? Hopefully not. Otherwise, we need to wipe out the rest of the cast of the show, really. I don't think you will. These guys are like frillneck lizards. They're kind of Australian looking. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say that this isn't gonna go as we're describing. Let's be real. Yakuza. Oh, this soundtrack fucking rules. Oh, Aqua no. Yeah, get all these freaks to go in this direction. What a great idea. And now they're all coming over here. That animation's great. Oh my god. How expressive. Oh, like the first episode. And then yeah. So wait, they've got like Konosuba video games, right? That must be a bit of a riot, just like subverting all those tropes too. True. Hit him with your explosion move, Mega Man. Ooh. As they're trying not to yawn into the mic. Where's the magic? Oh no. You have one job. Oh no, not the drain. Watch darkness be like, but I have a cold neck. Okay, everyone's dead. Yeah, we know. We know. Hit a shot, Kazuma. Hit a fucking shot. That was a pretty cool shot there, though. Air shot? What? Fucking Kung Fu kick. Why is this cool? What? Oh, it's just gonna fall on you. Gotcha. I was like, what's the joke here? Okay, Cosmo's dead. Send him back to Eris. Actually, oh my god, that's so funny. Wait, you're back again? What happened this time? Fell out of a tree, broke my neck. Oh, senpai. Gotcha. Aqua. Okay, so you did something, Kazuma. That's good. Well, I survived last time. Bro thinks he's ReZero. No, not the small talk, man. It's not gonna work. Bro has 0 game, 0 riz, 0 whatever other word you want to use. Yeah, but they're all freaks. Bro doesn't know how good he has it. Mm-hmm. What do you mean by that? What do you mean sneak onto the surface? Nah, that's not how this works. Like covering the ears because she's so loud. Yes. I am absolutely sure of it. I want to hear the goss, actually. What? Yeah. No. We went through this, and then you said no at the end. That was season one's thing. She's gonna want on my face? I hope not. Nah, there's gonna be something else. What is she doing? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm interested when you say, "Oh yeah, I hang around on the surface sometimes." Okay, bye. No, that was the wrong thing to say. Anyway. What does she do? Where are the other two? They can't bear to look. You're not a sacred goddess. What did she do? Chat room, what did she do? Stop looking at me. Are we gonna... What are we gonna... Are we gonna notice something? Yeah. Oh. What did she write? That's pretty funny. I've definitely seen that image before too. I'm guessing it isn't exactly Excalibur down there, let's say that. Odd episode structurally. Like what are we doing? It's funny though. But it's like, what was the point of any of that? I guess it's checking in with Eris again, which is nice. Who seems like she'll continue to be a thing. And again, the intriguing part that I'm clocking into, which is I like to hang around and play around on the surface sometimes. So we could run into her or somebody that's is her but hasn't revealed that it's her yet or something like that. That could be interesting. So stuff about the lizards was weird. It's like we got a quest, lizards. I do like how little things came back, like the drain of Megaman didn't allow her to use the explosion stuff. And obviously it's mirroring almost the same point in season 1 where we did the Kazuma dies bit. But now this time with a way more comedic end as opposed to last times when there was a little bit more wholesome. Also, yeah, that one sequence with the animation with Aqua was really good. Like, really, really good. All these letters from Union. And moving on here to episode 7 to round us out for the day, which will be quite good. I'll also look up who plays Veneer. Apparently it was Masakazu Nishida, who is somebody I have never heard of and is most famous for playing this character, as well as somebody from D. Greyman, which is a bit strange. I expected it to be somebody a little bit more famous. Weird. He's very good though. He should be in more stuff. Either way, episode is up here. Episode 7 of Konosuba, and time code of 23 minutes and 47 seconds. Same picture in picture. Dorky sub, Cerberus, all that jazz. Just gonna give it a 3, 2, 1, and jump right in. Radio? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're making a tea or a coffee or something. Bit of instant. That's cool. A bit of tea. Okay. Man of the house, apparently. Got the robe on. What is happening? I'm confused too, Megaman. Yeah, I'm freaked out. Also, I saw you put tea into it. So did she purify it? Is that the joke? Yes. Oof. It's a bit hot today. I don't know why I'm wearing the jumper, but I am. His sleeves up, maybe. May help. Could take the thing off, but I'm here now. It's fine. I don't know, man. It's that weird time, April, which I guess is Northern Hemisphere What day would it be? What month, I mean? October? Be like October. It's just starting to get cold in the mornings, but it's still like hot during the days. I don't know. It's a weird one. So I started recording it like a bit past 8:30, and now it's closer to 10 o'clock. So it's starting to get hot. Hashi Ridase. It's fun seeing where all these kind of memes from Konosuba that I've seen have like come from in the actual context. It's been pretty cool. I enjoy that. Has me laughing and stuff, which is good. Those big fucking gold set of nuts. Okay, so we're continuing from last episode. Oh god. Ew. Did he put mascara on? Yeah, I'm confused. Please turn normal again. I wonder if it's going to be hot water again. Yeah, you guys are freaks. Where's darkness? Okay, are you sane? Skinner alive? Oh my god. She's me? No, no, shut up. Stop. Ah! Jump scare. No. I just jumped it. He's Veneer 2 now. He's better. She's kind of short. He looks kind of weird, yeah. I see. That's why he's all fucking. Oh, the colors are cool. Stop. No, not human. For I am God. Oh, she wants to fucking scrap. Yeah. You can't talk at all, Aqua. Like, not at all. Wait, what? What is Dust doing? What a freak. Nah, he's better. Okay, bye. Oh, he's got like cool teleport power. I wouldn't play around with that mask too much. Like the half-hearted telling him to stop fighting. What are all these things? Is that a fucking slap chop? What am I looking at? Yeah. I think it most certainly is wiser to take the money up front. Money now is worth more than money in the future. Every time. Why does she hate money? Stop. Oh, okay, so they think they're fucking rich. Okay, so that's why they're acting like that. Yeah, but what if it falls through for whatever reason? Which it probably will. Yeah, Kazuma the businessman. No. Yeah, I'm gonna sublet this demon killing mission. Don't get me started on smacking people around with wads of cash. Look at their faces, they're all so fucked. Needs to be explosion. Yeah, aren't you fucking tuny pilled? Figure it out. Oh no, she's been lured in too. Stop. Please. Megaman's the only sane one, and that's saying a lot. I remember. But you're half healed, that's the whole thing. What, a broken neck? Oh, god, darkness there, fucking flying upside down. Wait, you're going to a hot spring? Yeah. Oh yeah, water. You'll love that. In the end, the horniness fucking wins out. Every time. Can't believe we're doing a fucking onsen episode. That's funny. Oh god. Oh yeah, of course this guy's going into manufacturing. Because he's got the fucking... the powers. That's great. What? Yeah, what? Why is Wiz fucking dead? Why do we murder Wiz? Oh. It looks just like a water bottle, though. What? Those things are cool. I don't know. What, bring her with you? What do you mean, what is that on your back? Okay, so fair enough. We're going to the onsen, so we bring the character with the assets. Nah. No, you missed your cue. Sorry. They're not here. Poor Yun Yun. She got hit with a murder ray or something. Poor Darkness. She was just minding her own business. Okay, do we get a choice? Oh yeah, I guess we have money now. We can just fucking buy whatever. Look at that little dragon or something. Sure. And a bit of CG and some weird looking guys in the background. Okay, that's fun too. Mm-hmm. Whatever you say, Aqua. Well, how do you know? What is it impossible, but it's unlikely? Now, this guy's fucking state champion. I love this track too. I've played this one before. Unfortunate. Also, luck skill. We'll say. Why do we care about sitting in the back or not? Well, yeah. She helps sometimes. And I've seen that one a million times. Stop fighting. Can we get on with it? Alright, we calm down. Also, Brett, anime and horses. Fucking a rivalry that's been going on for years. They hate each other. You can't animate a horse. Except for that one Girls and Panzer episode looked pretty good. But yeah, all I think about is these same like CGI horses in like Attack on Titan and shit. Shows that should have like the budget to not have to do that. But they're just so hard to animate. Love this guy. He's just a bro. Also, what is this like music video sequence? Yeah, up into the mountains, of course. It's pretty good looking water. There you go, it's just comfy. And then of course we're gonna subvert this with whatever Aqua's doing, right? Yeah. Not too much though. It's almost the best view. You just don't really have a back to like kind of lean on. But you get like full views around, especially with the beautiful countryside. Wait, where the fuck are we? Thought we're going to an onsen. Why are we in the desert? Oh, not the lizard runners again. Sand whale? These things sound terrible. I've seen that. That was in the first episode. The cat was doing that. Aqua's fucking dead. I'm imagining some danger is coming right towards us. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. We're in trouble. What if it just was adamantite? God. Not the fucking emu war. What's wrong with that? Well, that'll be it. What's wrong with being swole? I don't understand. Okay, thank you, Wiz. We need to go fight in the Great Emu War. Who are these freaks? Look how fast they're moving. That's fucked. Oh, she loves it. Don't. Yeah, no. Don't get in her way. Yeah, how brave is she? She's not brave. Yeah, no. Wait, no, give me the bindings. Yeah, great. Brilliant. That's so fucked. No, she got in the way of your... No. Mega Man hit him with the explosion move. I reckon that would have been wise. Alright, no onsen? Bro. No way. No bathhouse scene? Are you kidding me? Why am I even watching? I guess I never really noticed in this ED that he's like up early catching fish, and that's what he's cooking by the end. Everyone else is just chilling. Yeah, good episode. Veneer's like a freak. I don't like that guy. He freaks me out. Oh yeah, then it's like, oh yeah, no fish. More than ever, we really do have one darkness joke. Where it's like, oh yeah, she's like horny and likes to get hurt. True. What else? What else you got? She gets embarrassed. True. But only about other stupid stuff? Like being cutesy? She's a bit of an enigma, I'm gonna be honest. Also, I hate like scary, like rich Kazuma from the start of the episode, acting fucking weird. Though the tea joke was good, I liked that one. Alright, so we're gonna do this sequence a little bit more. And then cut. I guess I'm on holiday, which is nice. It's nice that we're on holiday. I'm going to get those episodes up and we'll have another quick look through. I don't know if I'll have all that much to say though, we'll see. So that was episodes 5, 6, and 7 of Konosuba Season 2. Still really funny. I don't know, I had a good time. I don't know if I was tired today, but some of it was a little bit confusing, just like dialogue wise. So I'm probably missing some stuff going forward, but that's neither here nor there. With this kind of show, I guess. Jokes good, characters good. We're doing things. There was a genuine sense of accomplishment here at the end of this episode as well, which I thought was great. Like, we're finally out of debt and we've been actually congratulated for our deeds and stuff, and all the whole gang's back together. This almost feels like the end of one of the novels or something, right? That feels like where this would be, timing wise. Like, hey, genuine congratulations party. Our journey is finally beginning, and we're finally just like out of debt. That's great. It's good. But yeah, this kind of stuff seems like a lifetime ago, right? Where we're trying to figure out what happened with Keel's dungeon and all the little freaks that were coming out of it, right? Let's see if we can get some of these little freaks on screen. There we go. Yeah, so the way I understand it is that it wasn't really Aqua's fault at all. I was under the impression that like she put up that barrier when she was doing the Keel thing that was so strong that it was literally repelling undead out of the dungeon and sending them towards town. I thought that was the go. But no, it kind of this this place was no longer inhabited, and then Veneer just thought it would be a good idea to come through and do his really weird plan. Where let's see if we can get some of his really weird plan here, which I think is quite funny. So essentially, he was going to find a dungeon, inhabit it, fill it with traps and monsters and stuff, make it really difficult. Then only the best adventurers come to it at the very end, and then as he's being defeated, as he's kind of disintegrating away, he watches them open the chest, which literally just like says "gotcha" in it. Basically, it's like you lose. Well, fuck you. And now we know, of course, that he can just kind of come back. Veneer too, of course. So he's kind of hard to defeat, and they wouldn't have known that. And it's just a big troll. He's a troll type guy. And I guess that's where the interest in the episode starts. I think he has a strong character design. It reminds me of that one guy from Hunter x Hunter. Not that I've seen the show, but you know what I mean. The fucking clown guy. Do you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Listen, he's funny and he moves a lot and he's animated well and he's voice acted really well. I'm very surprised to learn that that guy is like basically like only known for this role in another couple. Like he's around, but he's not like a huge name. I was expecting this to be some huge name, like I don't know, somebody. That's not the case. He's very good though. He should be in more things, especially playing up this like really like over the top hammy villain type character that's just like loving every moment. That's great. I guess I should say why the rest of the town was concerned as well. He's making these little dudes, and this is like to lure adventurers in, I'm pretty sure, right? Let's make these little dudes that explode and hug your leg and stuff. Let's get the one that was hugging Aqua, as we see there, starting to explode. Um, they would go to town, explode, get Senna's attention. Senna starts to send adventurers through the guild and whatever else towards this place, and then he can enact his plan. That makes sense to me. That's pretty good. So either way, the deal is that we're not going to send Megaman in for basically the same reasons as the other thing. Like it's coming out of a dungeon. It's coming out of a dungeon. Megaman's no help, right? And then we have Aqua, who's traumatized from her last time in that same dungeon where she got left alone and needed to kind of fend off the undead on her own as kind of Kazuma lurked away. She doesn't want to go down there again. Therefore, it's only kind of Kazuma and darkness left, even if she's got some weird ideas about being in a dungeon alone with Kazuma. A lot of weird darkness moments this episode, which is great. It's just what we're looking for, really. The other part I should explain is that this guy's one of the Demon King's dudes, so he's going to be around. He's a designed character. He's designed to stay in the show as it stands right now. And he's cool. He's cool. I hope he's in season 3. I hope he's in lots of stuff. Him and Wiz make like a funny odd couple, where she's very earnest and flustered easily and that kind of thing, and this guy's kind of conniving and over the top and flamboyant and stuff. So it's cool. I like that a lot. Also, this is skipping ahead a little bit, but him putting his talent in kind of these clay creations into manufacturing now is a great little ploy. Also, teaming up with Kazuma, getting ideas from his homeworld and kind of figuring that out along. It's weird. He's called like the all-knowing mask or something like that, right? Because he can pick up on things. So he intuits a lot of stuff about these two characters right off the bat and what they're thinking and that kind of thing. But he still, to my knowledge, doesn't know that Aqua is a goddess? Or is he being coy about it and I'm stupid? It's one of the two. It struck me as a little bit weird there. Yeah, keeps calling her like, oh yeah, like she's your priest, not that she's the goddess or whatever, right? Of course, you would have beef with a goddess. I think this is really funny the way he ends up getting defeated. So, like, oh yeah, let's fight him with darkness, because you start saying embarrassing things, so she's gonna like lash out. Kazuma's hiding over here, right? And we set up this thing that's fallen, this kind of ornament. Ornament? I don't know what you would call it, just kind of a statue thing. So we set that up off the ground, right? We have him falling backwards through the air, right? That's his cue to go. Kazuma with the kind of sneaky stealth moves, but of course doesn't account for the thing on the ground, trips over, and in the process knocks into him, knocking him off balance and actually allowing him to die from Darkness's hand. Where I don't think he would have died otherwise because he knew that Kazuma was there. So that's kind of funny. It was like this weird coincidence that led to his death. Either way, hijinks ensue, and he gets his dirty hands on Darkness. Now let's explain the joke that is used pretty much for like a lot of the rest of this. We're gonna have this situation where you have our pure crusader type character, and she's got this thing that's corrupting her slowly, right? And this is obviously terrible. It flies in the face of all the things that crusaders in fantasy settings stand for, and all these things, and it's kind of this ticking time bomb on the scene, and blah 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 blah. But then we're going to subvert it completely because it's darkness, and darkness loves whenever she gets hurt. Especially this weirdo corrupting her as well. She loves that shit. So she's deriving so much enjoyment from it, and that's the joke. That's fantastic. Great little understanding of tropes and subverting them when needed. Also, funny bit here where like Aqua automatically pre-fires on the dark force that she senses coming out of the thing, not thinking that it may be one of her kind of companions. Just great. Just absolutely destroys her. Well, you'd think, but comes back bigger and better. This is a little bit stronger comedically from the rest of the episode, I feel, because you have all the characters kind of interacting and stuff, right? Especially kind of bringing back this thing with Darkness and these kind of weirdo adventurers that have a rapport with her, right? If we see them here, these kind of guys that were featured in season 1 that were kind of sad about her death or whatever the hell. And then, of course, like disgracing herself by fighting some of her former comrades and that kind of thing, of course, sends her further down the horny jail tunnel, which is terrible. A good little bit of deception here from Kazuma as things get a little bit more dire. Veneer's definitely taking control, has turned the tides completely on Aqua, and we need some help from Old Mate. Of course, we all think that he's going for his steel move, but instead he just casts a little fire spell right at the fucking seal, right? And the whole thing is once the seal is gone, we're going to have kind of Darkness try to overpower and take the mask off, even though that doesn't work initially. And then, yeah, we definitely really play this like super straight, right? So once she can't pull it off, she's like, do it. Do the explosion magic on me and take me out. As long as we're taking out one of the demon dudes, I don't care if I die and whatever else. Even though we've seen her survive explosion magic before, I'm sure we have Darkness survive worse than this. But yeah, we frame it very emotionally, like it's this big sacrifice for Darkness. And not for a second did I think that she would be even remotely hurt. The explosion magic here is quite good though. Like look at these particles and the definitely the scale of it pays off here. Like right there, holy fuck, look how big that is. Are you telling me there isn't some kind of, aftermath on the people in the immediacy of the explosion? I don't agree. I think everyone should have been hurt there. But either way, I digress. Kazuma gets his kind of Return of the Jedi scene, walks in, gets his little medal. No, that's not Return of the Jedi. That's in A New Hope. The very end, when they're getting medals and stuff. And then, yeah, La Latina comes out with, of course, the reason why she's embarrassed here being that everyone now knows that her name is La Latina. And it's going to call her that even though she doesn't like it. I thought it was going to be something about the explosion magic exploding her armor off or something equally crass, but that wasn't the route we went this time. Kinda, but not really. Either way, the biggest plot thing going forward now is that we have money. So, hooray. So yeah, after factoring in your debts, you now get 40 million Eros on top of that. So we're 40 million in the green. We essentially got 80 million. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. It's like really good. And of course, ending the episode on this goofy ass frame of Kazuma. So yeah, we'll bring up 6 now and get that rolling. So yeah, I thought this episode was kind of weird structurally. We start off with this thing with a kind of Kazuma under the kotatsu, which we don't really get to see until we kind of pan out a little bit more here. Yeah, there you go. At least the cat's happy too. And essentially, like the early theme of the episode is, hey, now we have money. Why the hell would I want to go out on an adventure now? Like, that's not something that I should have to do. I'm rich. I should laze about, especially during winter. Like, we're scolding Aqua for it, sitting in front of the fire all day and not doing anything. And we have this freak doing even worse. We do this a lot in episodes. We do a little flashback. So why the hell am I under a kotatsu when that's, a modern day Japan thing? It turns out we went to kind of Wiz's place, Wiz's little shop, to alert her that another one of her companions has fallen, another one of the Demon King's commanders. And, we're really solemn about it. And again, I was confused here because I'm like, why would Wiz care? She didn't care when we took out Verdia, but maybe that's because Verdia was like a pervert, annoying guy. Remember how he rolled his head and looked up her skirt? Maybe she didn't like the bloke. Maybe she had more affection for this guy. Clearly, because she's letting him be an employee. Yeah, look at this clown, Jesus. And of course, this is much to Darkness's disgust as well, right? Look at her. Embarrassed that she said all those things, that she didn't mind him and all that kind of stuff. Good stuff. Especially like, he looked like the serious-ass guy. Now we got this pink apron on him. He's just going to be part of the show. He's just like a background character now, which is nice. No longer a threat. And then, hey, I've got a business idea. Essentially, the business idea is we're going to take modern-day Japanese things and mass-produce them and kind of spread them around for profit. Great. good use of innovation. They try to get Kazuma out of the kotatsu, much like they're trying to get Aqua off the couch. However, he is very protective of his space, kind of freezes the back of Darkness's neck, as well as mana drains Megaman, which actually comes back later to its credit. And yeah, kind of ending this part of the episode, right, is them picking up the whole thing and throwing it out. And that gets us out of the house and moving to the point where we go to the blacksmith and, hey, I actually ordered a new weapon and some new armor and that kind of thing now that we found some money, some new gear. So if we are going to go adventure, I got some new gear and we're going to do that. Look how happy everyone is. It's great. Also, my favorite characters there too. The fucking Aibo guy. Love that guy. And Kazuma, like the little fucking dork he is, orders a katana because funny. Also, it matches with the theme of kind of things from the Japanese modern day. Well, not modern day, but you know what I mean. Things not from a generic fantasy realm. With a katana. Of course, he wants a katana. Bro thinks he's Sword Art Online guy. Bro thinks he's Kirito. Does Kirito have a katana? Who has a katana? Who's like lame? Like lots of people. I don't know. Bro thinks he's fucking Sephiroth. There you go. That'll work. Kazuma also gets a sweet like set of armor, but it's more talking to Kazuma's hubris as a joke rather than something that will be practically used. Because hey, the armor's too heavy for him to even walk in, which is a pretty good joke. Combined with another good joke here, again, just like Kazuma thinks he's finally going to be the big adventurer, cool guy, kind of starts to walk through and knocks over all the swords as kind of the katana is like hanging off his hip. Of course, bringing the joke to an end here as he can't walk through any fucking doorways because it hangs out too far. He's not cool enough to have a fucking katana yet. He doesn't know. Lots of little fun penis jokes here too. Fucking Megaman cutting a very small piece of asparagus and like holding it up like this. Your partner seems shorter now, comparing it to the asparagus, comparing it to that. Of course, bringing it all full circle with the Excalibur joke at the end of the episode as well. And again, Aqua seeing what Kazuma's dealing with, what he's got down there, and not being all that impressed. Well, this was a really cute piece of animation too. I don't know, it's a really weird thing to highlight, but like just these like cute little runs that she does. Like explaining the lizard runners and that kind of thing. Like right here. Yeah, great. Little running animation. So, okay, this is essentially the second half of the episode goes into this. It's about the lizard runners. Essentially, it's like, hey, there's a princess runner and a like prince runner or a king runner or whatever, right? If you're the fastest, you get to be the king runner and then do like the mating thing. I think this is a thing with like lizards or something because it reminds me of that Pokemon, Salazzle, where it's like a bunch of like little dudes and like a fucking big female. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Lots of things happen like that in nature in that way. And for this one, it's a running contest with a bunch of lizards, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this thing running through as well. We're talking about his partner, Aibo, and trying to come up with like a cool name for it. Of course, there's a bunch of references there to other famous katanas, and he's looking for an equally cool name to name his. When what does Megaman come through with? Chun Chun Maru is the name she has decided for the weapon, right? And has already sealed it and named it, and it's on the hilt, and it's done now. It's Chun Chun Maru, his sword. This works on multiple levels. You're a nerd that's a little bit more older than this nerd. You're both nerds, though. You're looking for a cool name for a sword, right? That I would think is cool. You know, somebody my age. As opposed to, you know, you, who is much younger and is looking at much dorkier fiction and looking for names like that. Chuny type names, right? Like calling the weapon, this little weapon here, like fucking, I don't know, like Soul Destroyer or something, or Reaper of Souls or something like that, right? When you're just looking for something that's a little bit classier and higher taste, again, you go for Chun Chun Maru, which is both cutesy and dorky and lame and a bunch of stuff. These two are even frustrated about it. Yeah, it's a good joke. I think it's quite funny. Hits on something true for all the characters involved. And for the record here, they had a pretty good little plan that they had set up. But again, you only show this plan in the setup phase for it to go terribly, horribly wrong at some point, right? Yeah, Aqua the first one. Okay, they're running that way. Let's let them know we're over here. And then, of course, all the lizards like instantly run that way. Gets like so mad. And then, yeah, just holy fuck, is this like animated in a cool way? Like they just had so much fun here. She is absolutely yapping though. She's going crazy. Oh, even a little bit of peanuts here too. That's great. Even repeating the pause joke where we pause in the middle of one of her little tirades. There you go. Great. Yeah, basically everything here just like going wrong completely. Like, Megumin tries to use explosion magic, but we remember we drained her early in the day, so she has no magic left. Of course, Darkness is going to try and do darkness things and stand in the way. Of course, Kazuma domes one. That's all well and good, right? But you domed the king and not the princess, right? Princess is the motivator, king is the competitor. So now that you've taken out the king, the rest are just going to go even more wild. They're going even more crazy. You basically did everything wrong. Everything goes full circle here after Kazuma kind of air shots this guy out of the air, falls down, breaks his branch, and Kazuma's back with Eris again after breaking his neck from the fall. Again, mirroring the episode in the first season. Eris is like, you really shouldn't make it like a habit of this. You know, I have my ways. Of course, we're repeating this thing about like phony breast pads, boob joke. I don't know, that's neither here nor there. Mostly this scene is about Kazuma like reevaluating his take from the last time he was around Eris. He's like, nah, this time I'm actually going to take the real reincarnation and go back to my world. Just, please take me away from these freaks. Obviously exasperated from the ordeal that he's had this episode, as well as Aqua's whining through the resurrection spell. And there's a few little motivators here. It's like Darkness says she's going to doodle on your face if you don't come back soon. Well, that's a good motivator, but no. And then that's not enough to change my mind. And then we start to hear what Megumin is doing with Kazuma's clothes and with the pen and something else. And it's like, okay, all right, whatever, Eris, beam me up. I guess the other important thing here is that Eris continues to be a thing in the show. Kazuma is definitely still interested romantically, thinking that she's the real heroine of this whole fucking thing, right? I don't think that's the case. Apparently she's somewhere on the surface, though. She likes to hang up there time and time again or something, so we'll see where that goes. Then this was confusing for a long part. Like, we don't really say what Megumin did, but she thinks it's embarrassing. Clearly she just, like, saw his penis or something or wrote on his chest. It's like, you don't expect me to explain it. Even Darkness is too embarrassed about it. Of course, then he looks in the mirror, sees what was written. Essentially, Holy Sword Excalibur points at penis, to the point where we see penis, and Aqua is not too impressed with the whole thing. Great image. I've seen this used about 1,000,000 times. And yeah, that's episode 6. Again, just weird structurally. We go through a lot of different things in a short period of time. I guess it's kind of get up and go, start adventuring into introduction that fucking Vanier's still in the show, into, hey, let's go get my new weapon, into let's go on a little quest, into that quest goes poorly, into motivation to want to actually leave this world again, into Megumin being forced into doing certain things to make sure that he doesn't go, because you're important to her and all that shit. So that's pretty good. Let me get up episode 7 now as well. And the story was, like Megumin, in the aftermath of episode 6, she went to Yunyun's house for a bit, just for a sleepover, just till things blew over, right? Until, like, Kazuma's less mad about what she did. Even though, like, that's not even that bad relative to everything else, right? But Megumin comes back and Kazuma and Aqua are being freaks, and we don't really understand why. And I still really don't understand why. It's because they're rich. I think that's the reason, right? And then, of course, much like the structure of the rest of the episodes today, it's been flash forward, flash back, and then flash back to present, right? Or flash forward to present. You know, like, we're going to start a scene that's weird. The character's acting fucking strange. And then we're going to justify why. And then we're going to flash forward again, and then we're going to pay off on this scene and get them back to normal. It's happened 3 times in 3 episodes, this kind of run, which has been pretty cool. With the episode 5, not so much. But episode 6 and 7, like, identical structurally almost. I must continue to bring up the joke where the tea that Aqua keeps bringing is just hot water because she keeps purifying it. Anyway, we get into a motivator for why these freaks are even doing this through Darkness. She's like, come over here, I'll tell you the tale, right? Kazuma says here that when she gets back, I'll skin her alive, which is pretty intense, of course, to Darkness's delight. And then we get a meeting from Vanier too. like the two on his head too. I think that's very smart. And immediately starts beefing with Aqua, like, "Oh yeah, your barrier sucks." Well, then why has the barrier made you like that? It looks like you made of clay, like normal. So must have did something. Then back and forth, blah 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 blah. Like, you're not a good priest, you're not a good demon king, blah 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 blah. You're not strong. Something about my master here? I may have borne witness to this god based on that description. He was arrested for peeping. Perhaps this fellow who was watching over toilets and bathhouses with a tepid gaze was actually a god? Okay, now I get the joke here. So it's not actually a god. You're relating dust here to Aqua in a demeaning way, of course. And of course, that's going to make Aqua mad, and then we start to fight. Okay, so that's like a final straw. I understand that conversation a little bit better now. Either way, the two are mad beefing, and then we have like a bunch of fucking like Shark Tank inventions here. I don't know what any of these are. Am I supposed to know what any of these are? This thing, I don't know. I don't want to know what that's about. This one too. This one looks like a fucking tambourine or something. That's like a potato peeler. This looks like a fucking slap chop. These are like the things that we're going to start to mass market and push out, right? And I like how it's just like a bunch of junk. It's how about like guns? How about like gunpowder? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good invention that they don't have in this world. Anyway, we're gonna mass produce a bunch of crap, and it's gonna make Aqua and Kazuma a bunch of money, like hundreds of millions of dollars, right? And that's great. Do you want that money up front or over time? Technically, over time, you're gonna get more money because it's like 12 months in a year. You're gonna get $1 million a month. How many months does it take to get to like 300? Depends how successful the business is. That's why you always take the money up front. And as a result of these circumstances, Kazuma is now rich. He's not going to trouble himself by doing all this adventuring stuff ever again or any of that, right? He's too rich to care. He's merely going to pay people to go to the Demon King and save him and blah, 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 and do all that kind of stuff. So if you want to do that, we're now on the same page. We'll just pay someone else to do it. This is a really great joke too. Of course, Darkness is looking over at Kazuma, right? And Megaman and Darkness should be on the same page here, like they were in episode 6. They both want to go out and actually do stuff and adventure and, you know, be adventurers, be the people in the show, be the characters. But no, Darkness is now like, oh shit, it's actually kind of cool how he becomes more and more pathetic as he gets richer, and I get like turned on by that. Again, remember her preferences from episode 4 about nobles and that kind of thing. It tracks for sure. So then we bring up the city of water and hot springs of Arkenretia? Arkenretia, sure. Which seems like a little bit of an arc that we're doing. This is something we're bringing up to kind of get Kazuma out of his like rich man funk. To try to tell him that adventuring's cool, or what's probably going to happen is get him into a bunch more debt somehow. Probably. And of course, you hear that there's hot springs, and of course, you're immediately on board and want to leave the house now because hot springs and all the things that come along trope wise with a hot springs episode, none of which we got this episode in particular, but I'm sure is coming. Probably next episode if I had to guess. And of course, these two are in the hot springs, you because of water, you because of everything else that comes along inside the water. So they're up and ready very early to get onto the carriage and go. The other two need to be woken up. Hey, why don't you go ahead and get some good seats, Kazuma? Kazuma happens to wander across the store and see that Veneer is there. And then we see Wiz, like, dead on the floor. I still don't really understand this. Like, murder Ray? Why did we murder Ray Wiz? I don't understand. Like, these things are great. They'll fucking fly off the shelves, and then... So I was loading these pieces of junk into boxes. Oh yeah, because she's got bad taste. So these are terrible, right? And then, like a bad creation. We're going to put these away. This was a bad idea. This was a bad venture. But Wiz is like, these will be amazing. Because she's got terrible taste in objects. Gotcha, okay. So we're going to murder Ray her so she doesn't put these out on show. Therefore, hey, if we're going to do this plan right, and I'm going to sell the right things to the right people and make all this money, I need Wiz out of here, so why don't you take her along on your little onsen trip? Which makes perfect sense. Like, hey, we're going to get the character that has the big tig old biddies. We're going to get her to come along to the Hot Springs episode. That just makes perfect sense. Cool, so then we, introduce her to the rest of the gang, revive her a little bit with some of Darkness's energy, make sure that she's okay, she didn't get hit too hard with the murder ray, and we try to get onto one of these carriages, one of which has a baby dragon on board, right, taking up one of the seats. Therefore, because that's taking up one of the seats, we're going to have to play rock, paper, scissors to figure out who's going to be the lucky last that sits on the very back of the carriage. And unfortunately, that's going to be Aqua because she's just an unfortunate person overall. I still don't understand why he's so good at rock, paper, scissors. Is it a luck element? Is it him just knowing that you're predictable and stuff? I don't understand. But sure. Get this very famous frame of Aqua here as well. Aqua being useless, of course, which is great. And then we just do like an elaborate montage through here. It's just kind of nice and calm and stuff, and we see all the characters. I guess this is like the first time we're genuinely like leaving the village for what seems like an extended period. We're like going out of town, maybe, kinda. I don't know. Weird one. We definitely play it straight for the purpose of panning over to you and you saying that your butt hurts. So that's the joke, that we have this beautiful montage and then bang, my butt hurts. I'm Aqua, which is pretty good gear. This is pretty good gear too. Turns out that these hawk kite running dudes are coming. And it's like, nah, they only come towards things that have adamantium. And we have no adamantium aboard, of course. It's like, oh yeah, no, we think that Darkness's body is hard like adamantium. And anyway, you know what I mean. Adamantite, you know what I'm talking about. Either way, we basically end this scene with Darkness being a big old perv and trying to run in and get taken out by all these bird dudes. She's going to get fucking bondaged as well because, you know, it's Konosuba and what else are you going to do? And we're fighting against the great ostrich army of 2024. So that's great. That's episode 7. Another really weird one, but pretty funny. I thought that this last one was, man, no, I take that back, because this bit in the middle kind of drags the stuff with Veneer and Aqua. But there's some good jokes here. I like this stuff, and I like Aqua going crazy. Probably think 6 was the strongest episode I saw today. 5 was strong too. They're all pretty even actually. Either way, we'll take that up now and we'll close out this video. I had fun here today. Konosuba continues to be good television that I enjoy watching on a weekly basis. Just, yeah, I'm keen to see the onsen episode. I think that one will be quite the banger. And we're seemingly branching out. It's no longer just getting money. We seemingly have gotten money, which is good. Now it's about, now that I have money, why should I adventure? Because they're terrible adventurers. That's, yeah, part of the joke there. Veneer's a delight. I love him as a character. I think he's very funny. And seems like we're going on a little bit of a bigger arc type thing at this onsen. So, double thumbs up. Looking forward to more next week. I'm going to get this damn jump off because I'm hot as. And I'm going to close out this video by doing some show stuff. So if you like the video, consider liking the video. If you like the video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Comment below anything you thought about the episode, anything I could do to improve my presentation. Comment below. I'm doing follow for follow on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you'd like me to follow you back. And the Discord. Join Discord. Love Discord. Discord. And I'll be back next week for more Konosuba goodness. Hope to see you then and all that jazz. Catch you later. Goodbye and stuff.